All right. What up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Jeannie, and you already know what it is. So let's just get into the energy, all right, Virgo, because the overall energy is the thinning of the veil, okay? And I feel like this is metaphoric and spiritual energy. I do believe there is a line or a boundary between two dimensions is being diminished where humans in the spiritual realm may interact. Okay. And I believe this is metaphorically because what they have been showing me is the veil has been thinning in front of people's eyes. I feel like there was the energy of confusion, there was the energy of illusion that separated people from knowing what's real and being confused about their reality. And that veil is thinning, and now people know what is real and what is fake. Okay. And because of this, there's no more confusion. There is no more illusions. There is no more turmoil. Okay. So, with that said, Spirit is asking you at this time to not explain to people how they're acting. Okay. Don't say anything to people about who they are, how they're acting. Don't try to explain yourself to anyone. Don't try to make anyone understand your viewpoint. We are all in the same reality. The veil has thinned before the eyes of everyone. Everybody knows the truth. They know what they're doing. They know how they're acting. And they know what is right or what is wrong. So, Spirit is asking you not to waste time in trying to convince people of anything, in trying to tell anybody about themselves, in trying to teach someone or show something. It's only a waste of time. We are living in the age where knowledge is free. Okay. Uh, and not only is knowledge free, but there's a lot of exposure on what is good, what is right, and what should be. And anyone who is confused on that is purposely being confused in order to manipulate you. Okay, they're hoping that you waste your time trying to explain and guide them and help them to see the way that you do. Nah, fuck that. Okay, fuck those people, fuck the sheep, fuck those lost people. Let them stay lost, let them play their program, let them stay in their own mental fog, because those people are direct opposition from you moving into a better energy. Okay, they're pretending to be blind to keep you stuck with them, trying to explain and support and help them see when they know damn well what is going on. When they see clearly, they just know that you're so loving, you're so caring that you will stick around and be confused with them. Okay, so don't do it. Take your power back in this moment. Okay, and let's just get into the energy. All right, road opener could be significant. 333 on the clock, Virgo. Look at this. The road has been open. You have some type of door that has opened up for you to go into to find people who are equally yoked. Okay, there's people who want to be arranged to be with you, but they are not meant to be with you. Okay, and it is up to you at this time to move forward towards people who are more equally yoked and reject and get away from people who are still confused, living in illusions, not fixing their behavior, not owning up and taking accountability, not apologizing, not growing. All right, let's get into the energy. 444 could be significant as well. The song that I have is Boa. I'll put it in the comments down below. But in the song, he basically says, "Are you down to ride?" Okay. And in this song, he's talking about finding someone that's not a Bonnie and Clyde, uh, but to find someone basically evenly yoked. And what he's saying is the real crime, the real bad thing is for men and women to be divided. And we have been divided with this veil, to keep us from creating a prosperous community. And it is up to the ones who see clearly to find other people who see clearly and let those other blind people stay blind. Okay, let's get into the energy, Virgo. Let's see what it is. This is my new deck so far. I'm not done, but I thought I'd crack it open and see what comes out. If you would like to be in my new handwritten deck, leave a comment down below and you may find yourself in my deck. All right, let's get it. What's the overall energy for the sign of Virgo, please? Okay. Equally yoked again at the top. All right. Okay. It says stuck in the mud. Pose, dreaming, stuck in the mud. Two wheels on the inside, stuck in the mud. And this is that energy, Virgo. This is my card of someone driving into a muddy place, okay? Driving on ground that is not solid and then being stuck there. And this is what you have to avoid at this time. And at first, there could have been a veil in front of your eyes, a fog that may have led you down the wrong road that got you stuck in the mud. But there is something impending, okay? And this is like impending rescue, impending freezing of the ground that will allow you to drive out of it. There's something coming towards you that is on its way to you, but spirit wants you to wait till what's coming towards you, because there are people, places, and things that are still tied to this mud energy who wants to tempt you to stay in the mud. Okay, so this stuck in the mud has to do with temptation. It has to do with sex, cravings, lust, appetites. It has to do with something that you're passionate about. That's how they got you to get stuck in the mud. So this is the energy of your eyes were covered when you met someone, and they weren't uncovered until you were stuck in the mud and you realized you only like this person because they satisfied some type of craving. But now it's up to you to get yourself out of the mud. And when you start getting yourself out of the mud, there are things that you will start craving that will keep you stuck. Okay, so as soon as you go on a diet, you're going to be tempted with a whole bunch of bad food. As soon as you go celibate, yo, do not ever put that you were celibate online. Gee, I put that I was celibate on one of my dating profiles, and I got fucking 100 times more people clicking and adding me just because I put celibate. And I thought it would have the opposite reaction. But I realized when you abstain from something, the thing that you abstain from comes seeking you. It comes looking for you, trying to trip you up and trying to tempt you. And it says, they don't make them like this anymore. Okay? So something is discontinued, but we have it in the reverse. So there is someone just like you out there. Okay, this is my card of a discontinued object, a discontinued product that's no longer made anymore. With this in the reverse, Virgo, there are people who are made just like you. There are things that are still continuing to be produced that you need to seek after. Okay, instead of the same old things that kept you stuck in the mud. So I have a feeling, Virgo, uh, you may be feeling like there's not a lot of people who are equally yoked. They don't make them equally yoked anymore. But Spirit's about to prove to you that there is people like you, that there are people who are in the same boat, in the same energy with you, who the veil has thinned for them, and y'all can both see clearly. And you're about to, and this is what's impending on you, to meet someone, to meet something that is just like you or is equally yoked. And this is what Spirit wants you to hold out for. Okay? No longer will you be caught up due to your cravings of past things that got you stuck in the mud. All right? You know better, and it's up to you to choose better. Let's get into the energy. Okay? Watch out for getting your car stuck. I know I'm in one of those states that got hit by the snow. Okay, we're covered in snow right now. And there's something here about getting your car stuck in the snow and waiting for someone to come dig you out. Okay. And there could be a warning, a storm warning. Don't go out in the snow. Okay. Wait for what you want. It is not the right time. But there could be a craving that you have that makes you go against your greater judgment, and you will find yourself stuck in the mud. But Spirit wants you to know that something is not scarce, it is not discontinued. You can wait for something and still get what you want. Okay, it is not a rush, is what I'm trying to say. Let's get into it. Shout out to Isaiah Rashad. Okay. Two wheels on the inside, stuck in the mud. What's this stuck in the mud energy for the sign of Virgo? Hell yeah. It says decisions. Okay. So what this energy is telling me, there is a decision to be stuck in the mud. Okay. You're going to have the choice. There's going to be a lot of choices coming towards you. I told you, as soon as the veil thins and you choose the right thing, the wrong thing comes and tempts you. And this is the decision you got to make. Okay. The devil on my shoulder, the angel on my shoulder type of energy. Should I do the right thing, listen to the storm warning, stay inside of my house, or should I go outside and crave this temptation and get stuck in the mud? There is some type of choice out here. And with the guidance in the reverse, there are some of you who will be lost and rebel against your greater judgment. But there are others of you who will choose not to get stuck in the mud. This is also that energy. People are choosing to be stuck. People are choosing to rebel against their greater judgment. People are choosing to rebel against their ancestors and their guides in the place that they're being guided to. Okay, they know better. They have everything they need to create something, but they want to choose to be immature, choose to be low vibrational, choose to gaslight you. Okay, choose to act like they don't know what's going on and not take accountability. Fuck those people. Leave them stuck in the mud. Okay, because they're going nowhere fast with this reaper energy. And there's some type of impending energy towards you that needs to be served to you. And if you get stuck in the mud, it's never going to come to you. All right. What's impending? What's coming towards Virgo? What's this impending energy? There's something here about candles, cobwebs. Okay. You could be cleaning out stuff from Thanksgiving, uh, from Halloween. There's something about deep cleansing energy. Okay. Two wheels on the inside, stuck in the mud. What's this energy here? Impending. What is impending for the collective, Virgo? We got angry, Aries energy, F boy, F girl, grumpy and confused. And we have channeling, 1313, Virgo. And we have lost, tribulation, and taken away. See? This is crazy. You choose to be with people who are stuck in the mud, Virgo, you will have impending doom. Just like that. Okay, you will find loss and tribulations. You will have spiritual battles with negative spirits. But if you choose to live off grid, all right, what's hidden to you about these fairy tales will just be all talk. All right, from criminals who are fearing justice. Okay, so Virgo, there's something impending towards you, and I feel like it's making a lot of people angry here. All right, because they wanted you to be stuck in the mud. They wanted you to lose by fighting with them about things that you know is not true. So this is the energy of someone who wants to make you angry, wants to play on your emotions, wants to gaslight you so they can keep you stuck in the mud. Okay? They are coming towards you. It's impending, and they're here to basically siphon from you and keep you stuck in the mud. But if you choose to go off grid and not care about the sleep people who want to stay in imaginary land where they have all talk but no action, you will stay in the mud. But if you choose not to and stay away from these people come to you because they're fearing the darkness. Okay, they're fearing the karma of whatever they have reaped for themselves. And they're hoping that you stay with them in the mud. But if you do, you will get the karma that is meant for these people. There's a lot of stuck people who have impending doom, and they're calling on your soul. Okay, they're calling on your energy. They're trying to entice you so they don't have to be alone. Okay, so you can help them basically. But it is not up to you to help these people. You go trying to help people in the mud, you'll get stuck in the mud. This is the energy, Virgo. I just had a flashback. Okay, me, my brother, my sister, and a girl who lived next to us used to walk to school, and our path to school was through the fucking woods. I don't know why. Okay, I don't know why, but the only way we could get to school was to go through the woods. And this one time we took a different route and we found ourselves in quicksand, G. And only one of us got stuck in the quicksand. But my brother, being heroic, wanted to help our neighbor and try to get her out of the quicksand. And he got stuck in that shit as well. And this is what I'm seeing. This is what I'm seeing. There are people who have karma, who is reaping heavy karma at this time, because even though the veil is thin, they still choose darkness, and they're getting their ass whooped for that shit. Okay, you choose to not listen to your higher knowledge, you will get karma, and they will get stuck in the mud. And when they do get stuck in the mud, Virgo, they reach out for help, they beg for help, and you may be sympathetic. You may be sympathetic because you may like them, you may love them, you may care about them, you may have a big heart. But that is that type of shit that'll get you stuck in the mud as well. It is up to you to know and tell yourself, nah, that person knew better. Because we were all kids. We were all kids in that situation. But me and my sister saw the mud and we chose not to go in it, even when we were kids, 17, and we didn't know it was quicksand, you feel me? But we just knew it wasn't solid ground. So we stayed on the path that looked good. And we all have that same discernment. God is giving everybody that same discernment. And it's up to you to not be a hero. Fuck being a hero. Don't save her. They don't want to be saved. Don't save her. They don't want to be saved. Because as soon as you start saving these people, they'll find themselves back in the mud over and over and over again. And it's because they're not choosing to use their discernment. They're not choosing to use their intuition. They're not looking for solid ground. They on bullshit their whole life. Okay? And we have been placed in a world where not everybody is evenly yoked. We are placed in a world where we're all mixed together in a mixing pot. Okay? And it's like that, so the ones who know better will get caught up trying to save the ones who are meant to be in the mud. All right, so watch out for this fucking trap, G. There's an impending trap set for you to try to get you stuck in the mud, because there's someone out here who knows how to pull on your heartstrings, to manipulate your emotions, to know how to talk you into being in the mud with them. What is this soul craving energy? We have all talk and make believe, G. Yeah. So your soul, Hall of a Grace. Straight up like that. Somebody could be a Sagittarius, somebody could be an Aries. We have air out here. But with the soul craving, there is someone here who wants something. Okay. My dream card is idealism. It's in the ideal world, we can go and help other people out of the mud, and they can be evenly yoked with us. In an ideal world, Virgo thinks that they can save these hoes. Virgo thinks that if they give them the right amount of love or the right recipe, that we could get these people out of the mud. And it's all false, fake, and phony. It's a trap. It's a setup. But your soul is someone who is of service. That's the sign of Virgo. And that's the trap that has been set for you. You want to reach out. You want to help. You want to do the right thing. But sometimes these people are stuck in imaginary mud, G. They're gaslighting you to keep you stuck. This ain't even real mud that they stuck in. They're just telling you or trying to make you seem like they need help or they're stuck or they can't help themselves just to get you caught up in a fairy tale. Okay, in love with a make believe character. This is the energy of someone pretending to be evenly yoked in order to get you to be arranged with them, but in the background they're on some other shit. Okay, look, does the process know that we're trusting it? This is the energy of you needing to continue to trust the process even though it is taking some time. G, the process is coming. And look, are you down the ride? The song I was just talking about. Okay, so this is the energy, Virgo. There are people, places. Okay, there are people, places, and things that want to make up scenarios to get you stuck in the mud. And they will directly target what your soul is craving to manipulate you into being stuck. This is the energy of someone using your vices against you. This is your energy, the energy of someone using your characteristics against you. This is the energy of somebody using your heart against you, Virgo. And you may fall for it because you think that they don't make them like you anymore. They don't make them like this anymore. That's all a lie. Scarcity tactics, trying to get you to fall for temptation because of scarcity tactics. But this is in the reverse. Spirit wants you to know that whatever is ideal for you, whatever is a fairy tale in this energy, can be real life if you hold out for it. Give me a second. All right. This is that hall of the grace. There are impending soul traps. There are impending setups trying to get you stuck. And they're going to do this with lack mentality. Um, so let's get it. What's this energy here? They don't make them like this anymore. In the reverse, we have lost tribulation and taken away. Okay? And then we have disconnected, nothing special, and talentless. Whew. So with this energy, Virgo, in the reverse here, this is the energy of something that you may have lost or taken away, something that was taken away or lost from you. You believe that they don't make them like that anymore. So this is that dumbass shit where people tell you, oh, you have one twin flame, and if you don't want to be with that twin flame, you'll never get a twin flame ever again. It's that type of scarcity mindset that will have people going after karmics for the rest of their life. And these people are in marriages. These people have children. These people are forever stuck in the mud. But there's low vibrational people trying to tell you that you're meant to be with someone who is stuck in the motherfucking mud. And those are those impending traps that will keep you what? Stuck in the mud. So this is the energy of thinking that they don't make them, you can't find anyone equally yoked anymore because you lost that one person that was equally yoked. And the devil is a liar. Okay, it said it is not discontinued. That means that they are still producing whatever was lost, taken away from you. What does that mean? That there is a chance. There is a door, there's an opening to find whatever you have lost. It's just up to you to believe that. All right, let's get into the motherfucking tarot. But there are people here who have nothing special. They have no talents. They have no consciousness. They're not connected to the divine. They are not your divine counterparts. They are not who you think they are. They just have a soul tie craving that is connected to you that makes you feel like you should be involved with them. But I'm speaking to a lot of you who have escaped bondage. And this is crazy because in the lyrics of this song, it says, I've been down and out in bondage, but we bonded out. Literally. So this is the energy of you being down and out, stuck in the mud with a bitch before. You've already been here before and you have already escaped. And here's the opportunity to go back and sleep, to go back to sleep, to go back in jail. Okay? But the door is also open for what? For what? We got the devil and let bygones be bygones. The door is open if you want to forgive these devils, forgive these people who have trapped you in the mud, or if you want to allow God to give you one more move, okay? Or if you want a new beginning, basically, divine counterpart. This is that shit, chief. This is that shit, thinking that you only have one divine counterpart, okay? Even though you have evidence that this person is full of darkness, okay? And a criminal lawbreaker, you feel me? With justice prepared in the storm, hall of a grace, this person has a lot of karma prepared for them. And if you won't choose to go there with them, then you will be stuck there too. But God wants to tell you that there is some type of energy where you can unlock something that you thought was discontinued. So for a lot of you, this is about love. For a lot of you, this is about love. You thinking that there's one person that was meant for you, and if you miss that one person, you'll never find it again. And subconsciously, you keep calling in this person and craving and pulling on them and keep getting stuck in the mud. But there are others of you who have observed, you've seen the process. You are abstaining from the soul tie craving that wants you to be a hero, that wants you to believe that somebody just needs a little bit more love to be who you are, that wants you to believe that you can add to someone and they can be just like you. No, that's false, that's phony. There's something inside of you that needs to be healed for you to recognize that they make them like you all the time. I have a subscriber list full of people who are special, who are awake, who see right from wrong. That's how I know that there's more people out there who are the same as me. That's how I know that it's scarcity tactics trying to make you believe that there's no one just like you, so that you'll end up with a fuck boy, fuck girl who's disconnected from God and be stuck in the mud. It's that type of energy. But I know for a fact, since there are so many people in my comment section, so many people who get readings from me, so many people who donate to my channel and show me love, 505, that there's a lot more than 144. Okay, there's a lot more than what they want you to believe, Virgo. And that's because one is born every day. Okay, people choose to get out of the mud and be reborn every day. But there are ones who choose to stay stuck, to stay blind, even when they know the truth, who are looking for people like you to stay stuck with them. What's this stuck in the mud energy? Look at this, the Six of Swords to the Fool. This is you moving away from the mud. Fuck all that. Okay. What's stuck in the mud energy for the collective sign of Virgo? Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. No movement. People who know that they should be responsible, know that they should do the right thing, but choose to mislead, cheat people, steal, to choose to do the right thing. Who choose not to do the right thing. There are lots of people who are stuck in the mud as we speak, and they are having no movement at all. The Knight of Pentacles in the reverse is literally no movement. These people will get nowhere in life, okay? And they want to keep you there in the mud with them. But we have the Fool. This is a new beginning after being stuck in the mud, okay? And I feel like 2025 is a good example of that. We all have a new year, a new beginning to choose not to be stuck in the mud. But you're going to notice there are people who are coming back into your life who are still in the same situation, repeating the same rhetorics, okay? Still not taking accountability. These people can't even apologize. They can't even admit that they're wrong. They're so blind and so stupid, they can't even admit that they're stuck in the mud, even though they're deciding to be stuck in the mud. What's this decisions energy? We have the Three of Cups. It's up to you if you decide to be with codependent people who need help to be pulled out of the mud. Okay? Or you could walk away from that shit. Look at this. Or you could walk away from that shit. Two of Wands and the Judgment. You have the world in your hands right now. Temperance. You have the world in your hands right now, Virgo. And it's up to you to stay, to choose peace or to mingle with people who are stuck in the mud. This is giving me the energy of you looking at someone's life, you having the discernment and the skills of observation to notice who is stuck in the mud. This is you looking at somebody and you can tell by the way they dress, by the way they smell, by the way they talk, by what they have in their life, that they are not connected to God or anything holy. They're not connected to life in any way. You can choose Three of Cups. You can choose to mingle with them. You can choose to smoke with them. You could choose to roll up and chill and drink with them and stay stuck in the mud with them. Or you can choose peace and prosperity, and balance. What's returning / sent? We got death out here like a motherfucker. Okay, which is crazy because the stuck in the mud card says what? Reaper. Look at what the Reaper got. I'm stuck in the mud. Two ties on the inside, stuck in the mud. Look at what the Reaper got him. And then we have the Death card. Okay? And this is giving me one of those scriptures that I wrote in my journal the other day that talks about how God will never tempt you. Okay? And the energy of temptation being evil, and the energy of after you bring birth temptation into reality, it leads to death. Okay? These people want you to die spiritually with them. They want you to die in the mud with them. They want your spiritual gifts and your spiritual path to die and waste away, okay? While they can channel your energy and keep you grumpy, stuck, and low vibrational. And this is my card of something eating your fruit. Look at these birds picking at that tree, eating a fruit. And this is that same energy I was talking about. We have impending fruit. We have impending prosperity. We have impending transformations. And there are people who are being sent to you that you have already ended things with. Okay, you've already gotten rid of these devils. You have already became abstinent. You have already became sober. And this is the energy of when you cut ties with something, like I said in the beginning, it comes looking for you. What's this channeling energy? We have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, heavy on the Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and then we have Scorpio out here. Okay, Aries and Sagittarius now. With the fuck boy, fuck girl energy in the Hierophant, there are fuck boys, fuck girls, grumpy entities, low vibrational things that are being sent towards the divine people, people who have it all in check, people who are sober minded, sober living, right? To come eat their motherfucking fruit because they can't get fruit nowhere else. They're in the desert, they're in mud. There ain't no fruit there. Everything that get caught in the mud brings forth death. So what do they have to do in order to eat? They have to go towards fruitful people in order to channel off of them and eat their fruit. And it's up to you, Virgo. It's up to you to end these things that are channeling and taking your fruit. Because with the Hierophant energy, there is something coming towards you that you have been manifesting. And this is actual manifestation. You have been taking action in your daily life to change your characteristics, to change yourself, to grow, to learn, to gain more. And as soon as you start acting as above, so below, prosperity comes to you. But that also puts a target on you for low vibrational things that cannot produce prosperity on their own. They need you. They need you because you're not in the mud. It's basically just how that is. Okay? Mm. What did I just motherfucking. Ooh, I can flip the table right now. You're in a strong position, G. Okay? You've been working hard on some new beginning. And because you have been acting as below, as above, so below, the wheel of fortune is coming towards you. But you have a decision here, okay? There's a decision because you have been stuck in the mud long enough to see clearly and want new for yourself. Okay? So you can either, move away into the sun, or you can choose to balance shit out with Aries F boy passionate energy, Page of Cups in the reverse. That's immature as fuck. That won't lead you anywhere but death and hell and high water. Okay? HHH could be significant. Somebody's name could start with an H. What's soul tie cravings? XXX. Some of you could be celibate. You don't even masturbate. You don't even feed the masturbation demon. That's how much of a hierophant you are. You're on semen retention. Okay? You don't even feed the masturbation demon. You don't even feed the soul tie cravings that your soul is craving. You abstain from everything. I could be talking to some people who are changing the way that they're eating. They're no longer eating human. They're no longer eating animals. You feel me? They're eating fruit, high vibrational fruit. Hold on. All right, sorry about that. Yo, interruption after interruption, but I will get this video out. All right, what's soul tie craving here for the sign of Virgo? Oh, so because I'm also seeing because you have ended things, Virgo. Like I said, when you start ending things, things start to come to you. And it is up to you to refuse them. It's up to you to stay on your throne and not being taken down, not be taken down by low vibrational things. What's soul tie craving? It's the Knight of Wands in the reverse, G. Ah, hell no. Some of you could be really passionate. Okay. Right. It's a whole lot of sex in the building. There's a whole lot of sexual energy in this bitch. And I was just talking about abstaining from pornography, abstaining from doing things like that. And then as soon as you abstain, here you go, getting offers, okay, from low vibrational people and low vibrational things. All right. So with the Knight of Wands in the reverse to the Page of Cups, there is definitely the energy of low vibrational things that won't sustain or contribute to anything substantial coming towards you, or you craving low vibrational things that won't lead to anything substantial or anything like that. This is following your passion and it not leading to anything because you should have known better to think sleeping with Tatiana would lead you to anything high vibrational. You should have known better to believe that eating a bunch of pork will make you healthy. You should have known better than to think that some type of make believe energy of what you want is going to be found in low vibrational areas. Okay, this is the energy of looking at somebody, looking at how they dress, looking at the music they listen to, looking at what they teaching their kids, look at what they ingesting, and knowing for a fact that they are not who they say they are. If you were this ideal person of what you say you were, why the fuck are you dealing with low vibrational things? That's fake. That's fake shit. That's imaginary. That's a fairy tale. This is that energy, literally looking closely at the things that you interact with and the people who come into your life and having the discernment to see, although you're saying everything idealist, Although you're saying everything that fits my ideal of what I want, I know you're make believe because you partake in blah, 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 blah. All right. And once you start abstaining from this type of thing long enough, Virgo, the real shit comes up. That's the thing. That's why so many low vibrational things will come towards you when you abstain from it, because they don't want you to achieve getting the real thing. So they think that they can distract you long enough for you not to manifest what you've been looking for. And this is how you give your power away to the enemy, G. By giving in to soul tie cravings, by giving into lust, by giving into temptation, by saying, oh, one time won't hurt me. And then it hurts you. You end up stuck in the mud, having to do the process all over again. Instead of being where you should be already. And this is what has been keeping a lot of us from really living in our manifestation. We've been distracted, getting distracted by things that keep us from our goals. And watch out for whoever keeps you from your goal. Watch out for who comes in, okay? The characters, who they are, what they're doing, and how they come in after you abstain from something. Look out for the friends and family that makes fun of you for not smoking and drinking no more. Look out for the people who try to make fun of you from abstaining and shit. Oh, Virgo ain't getting no ass. Ha ha ha. Virgo ain't out here getting no ass. Watch out for those people. Those are those demons stuck in the mud, trying to humiliate you and tug on your ego to try to get you to do low vibrational shit. Watch out for those demons. Those are the ones who are directly in opposition for everything that you want in life. And once you start clearing out opposition, Virgo, there'll be nothing standing in between you and your manifestations. And that's on period. What's wonder dreams? We got the Five of Pentacles to the Two of Cups to the Queen of motherfucking Swords. This is the energy of two lack-minded individuals meeting together on that lack-minded shit. Okay? Because there's nothing else around. You're going to be mutual energy to whatever is around you. But this is spirit telling you not to fall for confusion, baby. Don't fall for confusion, baby. Stay on your motherfucking P's and Q's. Observe and notice the patterns. Okay? This is literally because I think that they don't like make them like me anymore, because I think that I only have one twin flame, because I think that there's only one person who was meant for me, because I've never found anything else or I don't have anything else. I'm gonna go take whatever is offered to me and be in mutual energy with demons. This is that shit right here. This is the energy that negative entities need you to be in so they can get you to fall for the fairy tale. So they can drag you back to hell. So they can mock God and laugh at God and be like, ha ha ha, we got one of your chosen ones to fall for bullshit. Y'all, the main thing the Bible has taught me is that the devil loves it when we sin. The devil loves to take high vibrational people and mock God and be like, ha ha ha, I was able to trick one of your divine chosen ones to be low vibrational. Ha ha ha, I was able to get one of your low vibrational people to trick one of your high vibrational people. And now they both over there stuck in the mud. And it's because when you live in high vibrational energy, that's that's your real what is a word I'm looking for? Bear with me. That is your real worship to God. The real worship to God is your actions that keep you high vibrational. You worship God and celebrate God when you live as above, so below. When you do the right thing, give glory to his name and make him proud. That is your real worship. And God and low vibrational things hate when you serve God. And that is why they try to trick up your actions to get you low vibrational. Don't let that shit go over your head. That is what the Bible has taught me. That God will never tempt you. He is leading you to life, fruitfulness, and harmony and happiness. And the devil is there to trick you into doing low vibrational things so they can laugh at God. And it is up to you, Queen of Swords energy, to see the truth and to know, oh, they just want me to be in that relationship so I don't serve God. They just want me to be stuck in the mud with this bitch ass dude over here so I don't find the real one. Okay? And in this song, it says that families are the cornerstone of the community. The real crime is to divide the family. Okay? Okay, it says fathers and mothers together formulate the basic structure of any society. The family is the cornerstone of all resilient communities, and they don't want their community to be resilient. They don't want woke people out here creating more families with more woke people and raising the vibration and serving and worshiping God. They don't want that shit, because in that it will come with the dismantling of the society that they have created to keep us all asleep. Don't let that shit go over your head. Okay, they want you to choose to be in low vibrational energy because you too weak to be alone. They want you arguing with low vibrational people so that you won't have time to seek knowledge. They want you to just be distracted by the Super Bowl so you don't notice the laws being put in place to keep you more as a slave. This is our society. And the only way to change society is to get together with high vibrational people. But they want you to believe that they don't make them like that anymore. They want you to believe and be in lack mentality so you take lack shit. And it's up to you to use your discernment and to see through it all. The Queen of Swords. Okay, the Queen of Swords is somebody who is like a Judge Judy. Okay, you ain't gonna get shit past Judge Judy. Okay, you are not gonna trick them, gaslight them, not take accountability with Judge Judy G. You are not about to get sympathy from somebody who knows that you are choosing to be blind. You are not gonna get Judge Judy to come trap themselves in the mud trying to help you. Nah. And this is that type of energy. This is what they don't want you to be. They want you to believe if you're this energy, that you're going to be cross, alone, and sad your whole life. And they want you to believe that so that you won't continue down that path to find what you're supposed to be in. Seven of Cups. What is this energy here? They don't make them like this anymore. You're going to notice that you're going to have a whole lot of people coming towards you. As soon as the veil thins and you see clearly, there's going to be a lot of things coming at you to try to confuse you, distract you, and push you back in the mud. Okay? What is this energy? They don't make them like this anymore. We have the Sun to the King of Wands to the Six of motherfucking Swords, G. So, because you believe, you feel me? Because you believe they don't make them like this anymore, it can make you see the value in a King of Wands energy. Okay. And because you see happiness in what you want in somebody else, because you believe they don't make them like you could fall for this trap. Okay. The Sun to the King of Wands energy is the sun shining on a King of Wands character, someone who is happy, sexual, attractive, charismatic, open with their feelings. All right. But this is the energy, Six of Swords, of moving away from that energy. Why? Because you realize, although the sun is shining on that bitch, okay, although the sun is shining on that dude, I realize what their motives are. I realize who they are. They're only the King of Wands. Okay, they're only passionate in paving a way in something that is working for them in that moment. But when the sun is directly on someone, you can see the whole truth behind that person. When you look at the King of Wands, what is that person doing? He's sitting there holding his fucking wand, G. When you look at the Queen of Swords, what is the Queen of Swords doing? Sitting there holding a sword, the sword of truth, being able to cut down, okay? Being able to protect and block yourself from whatever this is. But when you look closely at the King of Wands, this person is only growing fruit in the way of passion, in the way of charismatic, fun energy. And we all know that shit is short-lived. And no good time, happy time, smoke session, fucking session, love session will end in anything prosperous. But you may take it because you believe that they don't make them like you anymore. But the Six of Swords came out with this energy. This is seeing people clearly for what they are. And although that they are popular, although that they are beautiful, although the sun is shining on some part of their land, you know that there's bigger and greater things out there for you. Six of Swords. This is you being guided away from that shit. All right? And because you were guided away from some person that the sun briefly shined on, G, you may feel like you lost your twin flame. You lost that opportunity. You may feel that something is taken away from you by moving away from people, places, and things that once served you, that once brought you happiness, that once brought you fruit. But it's up to you to realize that if you found it one time, you can find it again. And this is where your ancestors and guides are trying to guide you to something more stable, more solid ground. Look at the water, G. You can't build a foundation on the water. Okay, you can, but what happens when the water rises? This is that energy. Tribulation and loss here. We have to, I'm telling you, this is all past people coming towards you, past things that once had a light shined on them, that once worked for you, that once brought about some type of happiness, that once brought about some type of fix coming into your life. And it is up to you to move away to find bigger and better things. You have already experienced them. You already know where it leads to. Loss and tribulation. Babies and motherfucking broken homes. That's all it leads to. You already know that. And it's up to you to use your discernment to move away to bigger, better things. What's loss and tribulation? Yeah, they don't make them like this anymore. The Lover's in the reverse of the Chariot. You may feel a sense of loss. You may feel like something is taken away from you when you leave these people behind. But with the Chariot, Spirit is telling you to run, G. Take that L, run. Oh, well, you may not find somebody who is as attractive as this person immediately. Don't let that stop you from moving on. This is that energy. Seeing something that was once prosperous, seeing a popular person, seeing a very attractive person. Okay, and although they're stuck in the mud, you find value in them. And although people do have value, G, you have to discern what kind of value you want. Right? Because if you've already went down that road and it's already led you to loss and tribulation, what in the fuck makes you believe that going down that road again will lead you towards anything other than loss and tribulation? This is that energy. At this time, we are being told to listen to our intuition. Although you may love them, Virgo. Although you may love them, Virgo, if you get with them and give them the attention and the victory of having you stuck in the mud with them by working with these people, okay, your intuition will start telling you you have been cheated out of something. And it is only when you venture down that road will you be able to see that they're codependent, that this was a trap, it was a setup, it was quicksand. The only way you can know that it's quicksand is if you fucking step on it. So we all had to be stuck in the mud to gain a level of discernment about what the fuck quicksand looked like. And God has already taught you what quicksand looked like. He's already brought you through loss and tribulation. He has already took away your fruit. He has already gave you karma. You've already seen it. And it's up to you To reject these motherfucking stuck low vibrational people and move far away from the fucking mud. Look at the chariot. You see any mud in that shit? That's a solid foundation, G. And if you allow these people to come in and again put you in the mud by working with them, it'll only be after you're stuck with these people do you notice that they're codependent. And with the hang one to the ace of swords to the emperor to the king of swords to the four motherfucking cups, it is only in the mud will you realize that you've been tricked. Okay? And that type of shit builds an emperor. Because once you realize the trick, you can't be tricked by it anymore. You create boundaries. You only stay on solid ground. Look at the emperor on solid ground. And that comes with a level of discernment to know to reject these people who are stuck in the mud. But with the five of swords to the tower, G, when you start doing that, when you have that spiritual awakening, you can go towards something that is a solid motherfucking foundation. 10, 10. And then we have 10, which is the end of illusions. So this is what's coming for you. All right. There's land ho on the horizon, G. There's a solid ground in the horizon. There's impending fruit coming towards you. It's already in the works because you've made it out the mud. You just got to stay out of the mud long enough to reach solid ground. You just got to stay in alignment long enough to bring your manifestations into fruition. And know when you start getting closer and closer and the veil starts thinning and thinning, the more bullshit will be thrown towards you. But it is only to strengthen your discernment. It is only to strengthen you, to prepare you for solid ground. Okay, and once you are strong enough to make it to solid ground, you're going to notice other solid people around you. And these are those people that you feel don't exist. You feel like they don't make them anymore like that. You feel like there's not a lot of people that you can connect with. You feel like there's a limitation on your options, and that is supposed to be like that because not all people are supposed to make it to solid ground. Not all people are supposed to have what you're supposed to have. You're not meant for everybody. Everybody's not meant for you. But once you make it to solid ground, Virgo, you'll notice that there's a lot more people than you thought there would be. You notice there's a lot more opportunities that you thought you would be. But if you never make it there, you'll never see. All right. So in this time that the veil is thinning and we all see the truth and we're all living in the age of knowledge and discernment, it is up to you to choose what direction you go in. And I hope that I see every single one of you on solid ground. This is the energy that I got for you, Virgo. If you resonate with anything here, please give me a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, see what's coming up next to Virgos. Y'all already know I'm very grateful and thankful for everybody watching. Peace.